Poundland has really been going to town the lights this year, the LED lights, and this is some more they've added to the Christmas range. And they've got three versions of this. They've got the blue snowflake, the white pine cone, and they've got a green trees. I think it's just three. And they've got the plain clear LED lights, which I'm guessing are cold white. I'll check those out. I'll stick some batteries in them after and we'll see. But what I really like about these ones is that the covers are not glued on, which means that if you tip them out, you can actually shuffle the covers, not just between these ones, but you can, say, get the Halloween lights they had, which are the same size, and you can fit them in those as well. So you could choose, say, to get a set of the purple Poundland Halloween lights, and then put random covers on them. And I quite like that idea. But as it is, these ones come with, let's see what shade of blue it is. It's that bright sort of, I'm not sure, dude, 470 nanometer, sort of that bright. It's a light blue, it's not the super deep blue. They're quite nice actually. So let's see what I'm guessing that the pine cones are going to be fairly cold white going by the packet. Yes, it is. It's not a bad white. It is quite a cold one though, but it looks quite good in these covers. They do actually kind of suit that. So let's get the other set over, which are these ones. Now I did notice this is very similar. It's not quite identical, but it's similar to the sets they've been doing for Halloween. And they're at my local Poundland, and there is only one in the Isle of Man. It's just completely sold out of everything. They've sold out of purple, green, orange, red, the whole lot. And I really think these are fantastic strings of lights. And to me, it would be great if they did them all year round and added to the colour range. With if they added warm white, that'd be good. They could add the cold white, and they could add that magenta colour, that the sort of pinky magenta you get, which would be good because they already supply that with some of their summer lights. Summer lights with these little flower caps, which coincidentally also fit in these, which is nice. I do like the mix and match approach. It reminds me of a set of lights by Pifco called Tutti Frutti, which was just basically a string of lights with just about one of every cap they did on it. So these are the cold white. It's not bad. It's got a slight blue tinge to that cold white, a slight nudge in the blue direction. It's sort of almost like a pastel, but that's quite nice. Some people like the cold white, some people hate them. They're okay in the right circumstances, but I do like the warm white lights, just because, well, living in Britain where it's cold, the warm white's a sort of nice option. Now, getting back to the mixing and matching, here I've got a set of the purple lights. That's nice, and I'm not sure if that's actually going to show up so well with the purple. So let's say I'm going to grab a set of green lights, and because I was finding loads of other covers, and I've got the Poundland again, spider lights from Halloween. Now, if you're making a set of lights for your Christmas tree, I'm not sure that spiders would be appropriate, but some people would probably like that. They like bats as well. These Crackle ones, these unfortunately, they're called the colour changing ones that don't colour change, but they are unfortunately drilled for 3mm hole for LEDs. But although it's a very brittle plastic, if you put it in a vise, I do not recommend holding it while you do this. I've already had one spin hideously out of control with my fingers. And if you drill it with a 5mm hole halfway through, it lets you use it on both the 5mm lights, if I can even find that hole now, there it is, and it also lets you use it on the 3mm by sticking it at the other end, so it makes it kind of versatile, and this is a really good visual effect. So let's, I'm just going to grab a string of green lights here, because that will kind of match the spider one as well. And I'm just going to start shoving these on, these caps. So there's the spider light. Here's their summer, they had these sort of little owl lights, which work really well. The light really spreads. I think they also did the rattan ball type version of that. These are not sold by Poundland yet. These are the LED mushroom lights, but I thought I'd stick one of them on as well. We've got the flower that they sell as part of their summer stock. Of course, we've got these. I do like the cone ones. More than I like the snowflake one, the cone ones are quite good. In a way, I think it would be good if Poundland actually started selling the full strings of 20 on their own, but then just packets of these covers would be quite nice. Although having said that, there's no harm buying them with a set in their own right. So what else have I got here? Yeah, I want the frosted ball type thing like that. And then because it's quite hard to switch the intensity setting, I'll just jump the video to actually show you what these all look like lit. So I'll just add some random caps just to fill it out a bit, and then show you the end result of mixing and matching. That should do it because there's quite a lot. This is a 20 string, so actually I'll just pause now and I'll just make that more, I'll just adjust the camera settings to make these show up better. Although you know what, as it is, they're not too bad. Although it is, the intensity is locked, it's not going to adjust, so I'll just pause momentarily and switch that to a brighter image. That should be better if I've not completely overdone it. So yes, that's actually looking really nice. It's just looking like a whole, it's looking very much like what I'd call the Tutti Frutti set, with the toadstool, the sort of metal owl, the Halloween spider, the flower, the pine cone, which is, these really spread the light well, these are great, the snowflake, and the crackle ball. I love the crackle balls. These really, you know, it's actually swamped the camera out a wee bit. It's just because it is so bright, it really spreads the light. There's lots of sharp pinpoints all around it. It's actually a really nice effect. But yes, so Poundland getting loads more LED lights in, and you know, quite frankly, they can't get enough in. These are just great to play with. And when I said you know, they're great to play with, I really meant it, because this is it with the psychedelic purple lights. It doesn't even show up. I'm not even sure that the iPad's actually going to pick up this colour. It's kind of catching the hints of red, and it's making it mostly look blue. But this is deep, bright, psychedelic Halloween purple. And again, the winners of all the caps has got to be the cone or the crackle ball. I'm going to have to investigate these crackle balls. Something tells me these might be a standard bead they're using, a large sort of necklace type bead that might be available on eBay in plastic. I've seen the glass crackle beads, but they're not suitable because I don't want to start drilling out glass. But I'm going to take a wee look for that now, just an off chance. I'll let you know what I find. But yeah, that's these are good.